So here we are at Curio Cavern. We're gonna go in there, we're gonna get some booster packs. We're gonna open them later and we'll see what we get. Hopefully we find some killer treasures. Come on in with hubby and let's see what we find. Check this out. So, we just left Curio Cavern. We got the Phyrexia all will be one booster pack foil box. This is a score right here. I just saw these on the shelf and I figured I'd grab one. I might go back inside and have to buy all of them, but we'll see. Gotta ask the boss first. But here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Phyrexia all will be one set boosters. We're gonna go home, open these, and see what kind of treasure we can find. Maybe we'll find some oil slicks. Maybe we'll find some mythic rares. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. Once we open these cards, the whole world will know that we're the kings of Magic the Gathering. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new booster packs. We're gonna get it done. And then we're gonna lay that smack down on these mugs. All right. Welcome everybody to another edition of Hobbies, Magic the Gathering vlog. Today we're gonna be opening some set boosters from new Phyrexia. We're gonna open them one at a time like we always do and reveal the cards one at a time so you get to see them at the same time that I get to see them. We could both be surprised when we open the Mythic Rares. We could both be surprised when we open the foil oil slicks. We could both be surprised when we get that magic card that we always wanted and we're going to put it into our deck and lay that smack down on these mugs because you know that's how we do. So without further ado, let's get into it. I got my Phyrexia set booster right here. I'm going to open it up and we're going to get going. Let's see what we got. Alright. Normally these things are pretty easy to open, but sometimes they can be difficult. So you gotta use all your... Oh, I did it. I used all my mana and I opened it up in one shot. Mana also means power in Hawaiian. And coincidentally, mana is land in Magic. So if you extrapolate that, you could see where the power of the Magic the Gathering game comes from. It comes from the heart. It comes from wanting to be together and battle with each other to our wits' end until one man is left standing or one woman. Yeah, that's how we roll. All right, let's see here. Okay, let's reveal these one at a time. All right, we're going to go from the bottom of the pack to the top. So first off, we got, let's set these right here. We'll flip these around so that we can both see them. The camera's kind of backwards, upside down, so I gotta kind of pay attention to which way I'm flipping the cards so that we make sure we're on the same wavelength here. If you want to be the best player in the room, you gotta practice hard. You gotta practice hard at Magic if you want to be good. You gotta get the good cards. You gotta work on your strategy. Here's a little tutorial, something that you want to do if you're building your decks, guys. Always try to think about what you want to do with your deck first before you build it. You want to, add up poison counters, or you want to have strong creatures, or do you want to have a lot of small creatures and swing once and kill everybody with one shot? You got to kind of think about that. It's easier to make a deck that will be effective and kind of follow, that idea when you're creating your deck, when you're adding to your decks, when you're doing stuff like that, and it makes your decks a little more powerful. We'll get into that in another video. Maybe we'll do some deck tutorials. We'll do some build tutorials. We'll go through and make some decks, some killer decks, and we'll have fun doing it. But for right now, let's get to the business of opening cards. Let's see what our first card's going to be. All right, let's see here. Oh, we got a foil, Complete Devotion. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. We might have a little bit too much light on the subject here, so let's Let's get a. Where's my light controller? Okay, here we go. I'll turn this down a little bit. Let's go. Alright, that's much better. Okay, yeah, so we can see good. Alright, Complete Devotion. That's a foil. Target creature you control gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If that creature has Toxic, draw a card. Pretty good instant. Looks like these cards are opening upside down. Sometimes they make it like that, so the good cards are at the beginning. So we'll just do it like this. Here's the rare. Legendary creature, Phyrexian Elf Warrior. Uzuri, Stalker of Spheres. When Uzuri, Stalker of Spheres enters the battlefield, you may pay 3. If you do, proliferate twice. Well, that's a great card. Alright, that's a nice rare. Let's see what else we got in here. Okay, we got Bladed Ambassador, Showcase. Enters the battlefield with an oil counter on it. Remove oil counter from Bladed Ambassador. Bladed Ambassador gets indestructible until end of turn. Let's see if we can get that a little bit of focus here. Alright, there we go. And focus, okay. Ooh, Ubrax Anointer. Ubrax Anointer enters the battlefield, deals X damage to any target, where X is the number of permanents you control with oil counters on them. This is a good card if you have an oil counter deck. You can bring this guy out, and if you got, let's say, 4 permanents with oil counters on it, you could do 4 damage, kill a big creature, or maybe do 4 damage to who you're playing, and your opponent goes down. Wabam! 1, 2, 3, down goes your opponent, and that's the way you play the game. Alright. Let's see. Magmatic Sprinter. We already got this guy. He's like Blade Runner 2017. He's running as fast as he can because he's a magmatic sprinter. He's got magma in his veins. Let's see who else we got here. Oh, we got Charforger. I swear I've opened this booster pack before. This is a multicolor card. When Charforger enters a battlefield, create a 1/1 red Phyrexian goblin creature token. Whenever another creature or artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put an oil counter on Charforger. Let's move along. Infectious Inquiry. You draw 2 cards and lose 2 life. Each opponent gets a poison counter. Don't draw this card at the end of the game. You might only have 2 life and kill yourself. Blightbelly Rat. Pretty common card right here. When Blightbelly Rat dies, proliferate. I've been wanting to make a rat deck for a while. I just don't have enough rats. I play a lot of Arena, and I haven't collected enough rats yet. And I'm not buying gems to build my deck. So I just gotta wait, earn experience, open packs, build your deck like that. You don't gotta spend money on Arena if you don't want to. You can earn XP. Alright, let's see here. Persistent Siphoner, Flying Toxic 1. Players dealt combat by this creature. Players dealt combat damage by this creature also get a poison counter. We already know that. That's what toxic means. Ooh, Contagious Vorak. This is a wild card. So it has a lot of... Basically, they wrote a whole entire essay about this card. If the font gets any smaller, I'm going to have to buy a camera with better zoom. When Contagious Vorak enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a land card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. If you didn't put a card into your hand this way, proliferate. So basically, if you look at the top 4 cards of your deck and you don't find a land, proliferate. They could have just said that instead of making a whole story about it. But that's okay. That's how they roll. Ooh, Plague Nurse. I don't think I have this card yet. That's a pretty cool looking card. She's like, I got the plague, but it's all good. Toxic 2. And you can pay to each other creature you control with Toxic gains Toxic 1 until end of turn. Activate only once each turn. This is a good card right here. Toxic 2, and you can make every other creature you have get Toxic by only paying 3 mana, and it only costs 4 mana. This is a good card. Is it a foil? No, it's not a foil. But that is a good card. It's a strong card. That one's going to have to go in our special pile. I'll show you guys my new box that I got later on. Pretty cool box. Alright. And oh, I got a swamp. This is probably the nicest land in the game, I think, so far that I found. It's looks like a spider, but it's kind of like a, I don't know, spider world thing, and it's a swamp. I have a foil of this card right here. That's a pretty good land. I think it's worth something. And here's our Sinew Dancer art card. Alright. Happy trails, Mr. Sinew Dancer. Hold me closer, Sinew Dancer. Alright, so that's what we got. What did we get out of here? What were our rares? I think we got a multicolor. Okay, we got Complete Devotion foil. That's one thing we were able to reveal. And we got Uzuri Stalker of Spheres. You may pay 3 if you do proliferate twice. When you proliferate, draw a card. Legendary creature, Phyrexian Elf Warrior. I wonder if he's a commander. I'm not really too keen on commander yet. Maybe if you guys know if he could be a commander, let me know in the comments. What we'll do is we'll put this guys on the side right here. And we'll leave him over there for now. Okay, let's open one more booster pack. Okay. Let's see here. We'll pick one at random. Let's go for this one. Phyrexia set booster. Okay, we're going to open this time. I'm going to try and do my best to get the rares at the end. So I might have to rearrange these cards. Because it's kind of anticlimactic to open the rares and flip them over in the beginning. That's not fun. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to see their rares and then go back down to commons. Oh, that's a cool looking card. Alright, the pack is open. Let's see here. Let's see here. How am I going to find out if I have my rares on the bottom? I guess I could go like this. Okay. Yeah, this one we're gonna have to flip it around. Okay. Let's see here. So I'm gonna just change the cards around here. Don't worry, I'm not looking at them. I promise. Honor system. I'm not gonna show them to myself before I show them to you. Alright, hopefully I did this correctly. Okay, here's our art card. Okay, let's get the other ones out of the way. Everybody saw these already. Okay, Phyrexia Art Series. And what do we have? That's a cool card. I'm not sure what that one is. That's neat, though. Too bad it's not a gold stamp. Yeah, I like the way that looks. She's like taking off, flying through the sky, ready to stab some fools with her light sword. That's Kaya, Intangible Slayer. She's gonna slay some people with her intangible sword. Intangible sword basically means sword you cannot hold. Oops, we don't want to reveal our token yet. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ooh, look, Phyrexian land. That's a plains, Phyrexian plains land. Okay, Surgical Skull Bomb. Sacrifice Surgical Skull Bomb, draw a card. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Draw a card. So this is one of those bombs. These things are pretty cool. I have a bomb called Cars Silex, I think, in Arena, and I use that thing to wipe the board all the time. You can see in an earlier video, it saved me. I only had 2 mana. I was behind. I got an extra mana, so I was ready to go. Boom, I wiped the board with Karn Silex. I think it's Karn Silex. And then I was able to come over the top, deal out the poison counters, and win the game. Alright, let's see here. I'm just going to pick these up because it's getting difficult to control the slippery magic cards, and I don't want to mess up the integrity of the video. Alright, here we go. Okay. Escaped Experiment. Whenever Escaped Experiment attacks, target creature an opponent controls gets +X+0 until end of turn, where X is the number of artifacts you control. Oh, sorry, -X-0 until end of turn. So, whenever Escaped Experiment attacks, target creature an opponent controls gets -X-0 until end of turn. So, whenever you're attacking, if somebody tries to block you, you can stop them from hurting you. Can't really minus them out, but that's a neat card. I haven't seen that guy yet. Ooh, Experimental Augury. So we got 2 experiments so far. Experimental Augury and Experimental Other Dude, whatever his name was. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Proliferate. I have a feeling this is going to be a good deck. I mean, a good booster pack. Sheoldred's Edict. I have a Sheoldred. That's a showcase card. That's one of the best cards I've found yet. I found it in a booster pack when I first started doing this just a few weeks ago. Too bad it wasn't on video, but hey, them's the breaks. So next time, I'll make sure if I open a really good card, like a Sheoldred showcase, you get to see it too. So this one, each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. Each opponent sacrifices a creature token, or each opponent sacrifices a planeswalker. That could be extremely frustrating. I hope nobody plays that against me. Okay, let's go. Let's not drop the cards. Alright, Minor Misstep. Counter target spell with mana value 1 or less. That's kind of like a really weak card, but it could be strong. I don't know. Oh, let's see here. Furnace Punisher Menace. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, Furnace Punisher deals 2 damage to that player unless they control 2 or more basic lands. So get this guy out early and get him punishing the person like they're stuck in the furnace. A kadoosh, 2 damage. A kadoosh, 2 damage. That's what's up. Ooh, another Showcase Quicksilver Fisher. If you've been following the vlog, you've seen me open about 6 of these already. Okay, I got a lot of those. Who wants to trade? Let me know in the comments. Alright. Oh, look, a Showcase Furnace Punisher. Menace. 3/3 with Menace, which just means if you attack with this guy, he's probably going to die because he only has 3 toughness and 2 people have to block him. Oh. Ooh, look what we got. Oh, Copperline Gorge Rare Land. Guys, these rare lands in this deck set are worth a ton. Look at that. Copperline Gorge. We scored. We scored live on the show. Everybody gets to see it. Let's celebrate together. Ooh, yeah. We found a good card. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Copperline Gorge enters the battlefield tapped. Unless you control 2 or more other lands. 2 or fewer other lands. Oh, that's a weird land. Copperline Gorge enters the battlefield tapped. Unless you control 2 or fewer other lands. Not 2 or more. So this is a good land to have early. And you can add either red or green. Look at that. That's a beauty. Oh, I'm glad we found that one. Alright, let's see what else we got. Ooh, Kethic Crucible Goliath. Multicolor rare. At the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-legendary creature card with lesser mana value. Put it onto the battlefield. Then put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. That's pretty cool. Oh, we got another card here. Let's see if we can get another rare. Oh, Jawbone Duelist Foil. Double Strike. These guys are my go-to creatures with Toxic because they cost so little and they have Double Strike. This card gives people fits in Magic the Gathering Arena. And our last thing we have is a Drone Token. 2/2 with Death Touch. When this creature leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. That's pretty cool. Token artifact creature with Death Touch. Wow. So we got a good land in this opening. We got a good land in this reveal. Copperline Gorge. I wonder how rare that is. That's pretty awesome. I think we're pretty psyched now. Just so you can see it again. Here we go. We'll leave it out. And booyah! That's going to be our thumbnail. What the? Copperline Gorge on the battlefield. Play it and have a good time. I think we should open another pack. What do you think? Let's do it. We got nothing better to do. All right. Scooching this Copperline Gorge over here in the open pile. And we'll go through one more pack. All right. We're doing good so far, but that's going to be hard to top. I know those rare lands are worth a fortune. Maybe we can retire off that rare land. We can buy a Ferrari. A little Ferrari model from Costco. Alright, let's see here. Open up. Ooh, this pack is giving me a hard time. I got it. Alright. Okay, this one's open. Alright, let's see here. Okay. We got the third pack open. Let's put these out of view. Over here in the pile of open cards that I'll put in my collection later. One day I'll do a Hobbies the Magic the Gathering vlog collection reveal. We're working on it. It's getting pretty impressive. And you guys have seen almost all of the cards I've opened. Okay, let's make sure. Let's see where our rares are. Okay, I see where our rares are. We're going to have to do it like that again. Let's flip them around. So we open the rares last. This is super fun. I love opening Magic cards. That's one of the funnest parts of the game. Opening the packs. Revealing the packs. Alright, let's see here. From the Phyrexia art series, we have... From the Phyrexia art series, we have here Kaido Dancing Shadow. Kaido Dancing Shadow comes to you live from California, where he has paid lots of money in taxes, and he makes a lot of money. So his name is Kaido, he lives in California, and he is very rich. Why? Because he's a dancing shadow. Dance, 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 shadow man. Alright, let's see what he looks like. Oh, that's pretty cool. I can't really see him there. Okay, let's see. There we go. There's Kaido Dancing Shadow. Alright. Let me get a look at this thing up close so I can see which way it's supposed to go. Kaido Dancing Shadow. Where is your hands and your feet, bud? Do you have any hands and feet? I don't know if he does. Huh. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so basically he's throwing stars at everybody with all his arms. Because I think this might be a ninjutsu card, but he throws all stars at everybody like and if you've ever seen the ninjutsu cards in Arena, what they do is they spin like little ninja stars when they're coming out. So I think that's representative of that, maybe. We'll see. All right, here we go. And first up we have Basic Land Island. It's important to have land, otherwise you cannot play your cards. And Annihilating Glare. As an additional cost to cast this spell, pay 4 or sacrifice an artifact or creature. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Oh, okay, so that's basically you sacrifice one of yours, destroy one of theirs, and you either pay 5 for that murder, or you sacrifice something and you can destroy planeswalkers with it too. And it only costs 1 swamp. That's a pretty good card. Complete Devotion. Alright, target creature you control gets +2/+2 till end of turn. We just got a foil Complete Devotion a little earlier. Let's see what it looks like. Where are you? There you are. Gotta be careful with that Copperline Gorge. Don't want to bend that thing. Alright, let's see here. There's our foil Complete Devotion and our regular Complete Devotion. So we can see them side by side. Side by side. Complete Devotion to the Plains Land. Alright. There we go. Time to get serious. It's time to get serious about opening some cards. Alright, let's see. Booyah! What's this one? Molten Rebuke. Choose one or both. Molten Rebuke deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Or destroy target equipment. Huh. So you can wipe out somebody's planeswalker or destroy their equipment. Or if you cycle it, maybe you could do both. Planar Disruption. Enchant artifact creature or planeswalker. Enchanted permanent can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. These things are great. These little white exile cards. Yeah, these are awesome. Basically, they exile the creature. You could just swing right over it, swing right through it like it doesn't exist. They can be maddening to play against. Super frustrating. Alright, what's this? Hazardous Blast. Took a Hazardous Blast if you eat too much beans. Hazardous Blast deals 1 damage to each creature your opponents control. Creatures your opponents control can't block this turn. Ooh, wow. 1 damage to each creature and they can't block this turn. That could be a dangerous card. Oh, look at this one. Tamiyo's Immobilizer. Enters a battle with 4 oil counters on it. Remove an oil counter from Tamiyo's Immobilizer. Tap target artifact or creature. Tamiyo. I say Tamiyo, you say Tamiyo. Tamiyo. Who knows which way it goes? Alright, let's see what else we got here. Oh, look, another one. Tamayo's Logbook. I think we're following a theme here. Maybe we'll open a Tamayo Mythic Rare, if there is one. Draw a card. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each other artifact you control. Okay, what else do we got here? Oh, there's one of my favorite cards right there. Thrumming Bird. Whenever Thrumming Bird deals combat damage to a player, proliferate. Let me tell you something about this card right here. It costs 2. It's a 1/1 flying. It looks like it's worthless. It's not worthless. Because whenever it deals combat damage to you, it proliferates. So if you get a few of these out there and you start getting poison counters, you could be in bad shape. This 1/1 can take you out quick. So if you see this thing come out, murder it, fireball it, exile it, get rid of it as fast as you can, because they can become a real problem. Ooh, what's next? Sawblade Scamp. Haste. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put an oil counter on Sawblade Scamp. Remove oil counter from Sawblade Scamp. It deals 1 damage to each opponent. You can just deal 1 damage all day long with that thing. Proliferate, remove. Proliferate, remove. You'd be in great shape. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Up to the rares. Oh, there she is. We got another Elish Norn. We did it. We got another Elish Norn live on the podcast. We got another Elish Norn, Mother of Machines. This is the second time we've opened one. Oh boy, Vigilance, yay! We got an Elish Norn and a killer rare land today. This has been a really beneficial opening of packs today. We're in great shape. Look at this. Copperline Gorge, Elish Norn, Mother of Machines. Wow, we have opened some killer cards today. What else did we get? I know I got some other rares in here that are cool. We got the Foil Jawborn Duelist. We got Kethek Crucible Goliath. We got Azuri Stalker of Spheres. We got some really good Mythic Rares today. Let me show you the other ones that we got, just in case you're tuning in late. I don't know how you can do that on YouTube, but you never know. You might have sped ahead. Alright, let's see here. There we go. Look at that. Boom! Got all 4 of those cards today while opening packs. Right here on Hubby's Magic the Gathering vlog. You love it. Hubby loves it. It's amazing. Elish Norn, Mother of Machines. Let's take a look at this card. Vigilance. If a permanent entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Permanents entering the battlefield don't cause abilities or of permanents your opponents control to trigger. This is a really good card. The second time we found it. I'm psyched. I have 2 of them now. Maybe I could trade one for a better card. We'll see. We got to go down to the Magic store and try and trade some cards. Or I can hold on to it. I don't know. Oh, look. Foil Skrell's Hive. Rare card. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life and create a 1/1 colorless Phyrexian Might artifact creature token with Toxic 1 and its creature count block. Pretty cool. So if you got like Elash out, Skrell's Hive, and Sulfim Mayhem Dominus, or one of those cards, you could really do some damage with some tokens. You'd be creating double up, double up, double up, double up. And, oh, look, I got an old card. Look at this. Cavern Harpy. When Cavern Harpy comes into play, return a blue or black creature you control to its owner hand. Pay 1 life. Return Cavern Harpy to its owner's hand. That's a wild-looking card. I haven't seen one of these before. What is this? Wizards of the Coast, 97 out of 143. Is this a series card? No. I don't think so. Huh. Interesting. I'll have to look that up later. Let me know if you know what this Cavern Harpy is. I have no idea. We're just going to leave it out there. I'm going to put all the cards we got today that I think are good. And I'll have to look up this Cavern Harpy later to see what's going on with that thing. Alright, let's put out this other one. Alashnorn. That's another one we found today. Yeah, we found some good ones today. We got Skrelv's Hive. We found Skrelv's Hive today. Boom. And then we got... What else do we got? We got Izuri. We got Copperline Gorge. We got Kathek, Crucible Goliath. I want to see if I can get these all in the frame. This is a nice shot of a bunch of cards right here that we found in one day. That's pretty cool. Let me see if I can back up a little bit on the video. There we go. Alright, so those are some of the best cards we found today. Thank you again for joining. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. You don't have to hit the share button, but go ahead, like, subscribe, enjoy the channel. If you have any ideas, if you have any comments, any criticisms, any joys you want to share, whatever, it doesn't matter. Go ahead and throw it in the comments. It's all love. Thanks for joining us again. We'll see you next time.